What's going on, guys? Your boy Mixed Boy here. So today we're gonna be talking about this Dragon Ball Super Suck. The Dragon Ball Super Suck. So in my opinion, I don't think Dragon Ball Super is great. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's horrible. I think it's just okay, and I'm gonna be telling you guys why. The big difference between Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z kind of captures the glory. Dragon Ball Z kind of explains a lot of things a lot better. From the power scaling, from the the whole enemies and their background, the whole background and everything like that. So that's something that Dragon Ball Super does not do. Dragon Ball Z was like, it was goofy, but it was also, you can also tell how serious it was at the same time as well. Dragon Ball Super doesn't really show, the seriousness when he needs to be. When he needs to be, like when Goku needs to be serious. Perfect example would be in the Universe 6 arc when Goku just stays playing around, and it's like almost like he wants his friends and family to get attacked. And, he like your whole Earth is on the line. Like if you mess this up, your Earth is pretty much on the line, and that's something that's like this isn't Goku. Like Goku is an idiot. Now Goku was always kind of an idiot, but he wasn't. At least in Dragon Ball Z, he knew when it's time to get his game face on. He knew what he had to do to get this job done. And Dragon Ball Z, when he felt like his friends and family were like, when we see like an enemy, he knew his friends and family was going to be hurt. He went Super Saiyan, got beat up, and just went off from there. It just went off from there. Now in Dragon Ball Super, he is still playing around. Like he stayed. Like, do you not know your friends and family like are about to end up dying maybe, and you're still over here playing around and not going full power when you're supposed to? Now, and I mean that's not the, I think he's starting to get it now, but yeah, I just never understood that. That's one thing that there's a huge difference between Goku and Dragon Ball Z. And another thing I would like to talk about is the fighting in Dragon Ball Super. At least in a Dragon Ball Z, the build up, the hype around it. The whole story and background about Vegeta, that he's from his backstory, that he's from Planet Vegeta and all that good stuff. And you know why he's here. He's here to find Kakarot and all that. But you don't really get that same feeling with all the other characters. And I also feel like, speaking of the enemies and stuff, you feel like Black Goku, that's lazy. I feel like I thought that was stupid. The whole Black Goku thing. I mean, I guess it was pretty cool, but for the most part, I think it was kind of stupid. You're making a remodel character of our main character. That's kind of lazy, and it's not creative at all. You're just making another character, and he just happens to be evil. That's kind of like how in Naruto, when Naruto found, and he was in the waterfall of truth or whatever, and he saw himself, and he pretty much saw himself in that episode. That's pretty much how that is in that Black Goku arc. It's just a remodel of evil Goku. I thought that was just lazy. And another thing that Dragon Ball Super kind of messed up on was the rehashing of, bringing back Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of Frieza and Battle Gods. That was, who cares about that? I don't necessarily understand why we needed to see that again. I don't know why. And for the most part, the animation was horrible. The animation wasn't that good. We all know that. We all know Dragon Ball Super's animation was just bad. It was not good at all. But they added some new stuff. But that's about it. It wasn't really a lot, and I didn't really like how they didn't really show. And they could have took advantage of how Goku and Vegeta pretty much trained to get Super Saiyan. Got in Dragon Ball Super. I mean, we saw a little bit of it, but we didn't really see a whole bunch of it. It wasn't really a lot. Not really. But yeah, I didn't think that was cool. I honestly did not think that was cool. Another thing, I'm gonna be kind of going all over the place, kind of a little bit, but you'll see. But yeah, anyway. Back to now we're gonna kind of talk about the fighting in Dragon Ball Super. Now I've seen some pretty dope fights. I've seen a lot of anime that has amazing fights, amazing animation, amazing transformations, whatever. But it doesn't have the whole background on why this person is fighting this other person. It doesn't make any sense. But then you got other anime that actually describe that, talks about the background. Not a whole bunch, but just enough to get you, why, just to let you know why this is all happening and all that. And then once you put two and two together, you got yourself a masterpiece fight. Dragon Ball Super doesn't necessarily have that, and I wish it did. I wish it did, because I know in Dragon Ball Z it had that. Another thing Dragon Ball Super doesn't have. It doesn't really have a lot of feels. And what I mean by feels is that, you remember how when Goku went Super Saiyan, won for the first time, and it was crazy. It brought all the feels out of you. How about when Gohan was going up against Cell? He had that final combat out with his one hand. Vegeta blasts that Cell. It's crazy. Yeah, you get excited, you get pumped up, and the background of Cell, how evil he is and all that. And they were doing all this for like a whole arc each. It was crazy. You don't really get that in Dragon Ball Super. You don't get that same feeling you had when you was a kid. But I know it's different. I know times it's different. Times it's changed. That Kuriyama is not even doing it. He's not controlling the show. He's not. And I know, of course, it's gonna be different. But it just sucks. I just wish it did. I really wish it did, because I just want it to be good. I want Dragon Ball Super to be good, and I'm not talking down none of the creators or anything like that, because I want this show to be good. I really do. I know how hard they work and all that, but I want this. Like I said before, I want this show to be good. I'm gonna call out the mistakes and flaws that this show has. I'm not nitpicking or none of that stuff. I'm just voicing my opinion. This is what I think. This is my opinion. You guys have your opinions. This is mine. Some people may think Dragon Ball Super is amazing. Some people think it's the greatest anime of all time. I hope not. But, this is what I think. This is my opinion. But, yeah, just moving on to the next. What I'd like to talk about is Dragon Ball Super fans. Dragon Ball Super fans are some of the worst. They're not all bad, but you can tell, they will defend this show until they hard drop, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with defending your show. But if you're not going to name, like, all the BS that this show has, come on, man. Like, this Dragon Ball Super is like a lot of, it doesn't have any mistakes. Like, but you got people saying like, oh, Dragon Ball Super, and not even Dragon Ball Super is the greatest of all time. I hope not. I hope people don't say that. Dragon Ball Super is all this and that and this, but you're not naming the flaws that the show has. If you're like, I like the people that the people that say like, Dragon Ball Super, I like Dragon Ball Super, and I know it has like a bunch of flaws. I know how bad it is. I know it's not that good. I know it has its flaws and all that, but I still watch it because I'm a hardcore Dragon Ball fan. That's fine. If you're saying something like that, that's completely fine. Like, I'm a huge Naruto fan. Naruto's my favorite anime of all time. I can make like a 20-25 minute video on how bad the Shippuden was. Shippuden was awful. It had great moments. It had good moments. But I know, it was bad. Shippuden wasn't that good. Part 1 was a lot better in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But if you're like saying, Dragon Ball Super is like this perfect anime and, it has no flaws and all that, I can't salute you on that, bro. And I salute to the people that watch Dragon Ball Super. If you guys like Dragon Ball Super, that's fine. I'm not trying to hate on none of you guys. This is just my opinion on what I think of the show. Because I want this show to do good. Just because, like, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I like Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Super. Like, I do. I love, in a way, I love Dragon Ball Super too. In a way, I know it's not that good, but I still love it. I still think it's a good show. I still, not a good show, but I still think it's okay. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's okay. In a way, I still love Dragon Ball Super. I still like it because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. You know what I'm saying? And but I salute, like I said, I salute to people that think like that say like I know Dragon Ball Super is not that good because because I know like about the flaws and the animation and all that good stuff. And it's fine. Like I said, I got no problem with people who watch Dragon Ball Super. Y'all watch Dragon Ball Super, man. So do I. Like I said, none but respect. I'm not hating on nobody that watches it, but I'm just talking about the people. I'm just trying to talk to the people that that don't think and use their head. That's all. I'm not talking to people that I'm not talking to the people who watch it and have a lot of fun. I'm talking to people that fanboys. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just it's like at the end of the day, it's my opinion. That's at the end of the day. But let's talk about the next thing that's on my mind. Another thing I would like to talk about is like, and this is kind of like a little bit of a rant. Goku versus Kale. This is like episode like 100, I think. Now, what pissed me off about this episode, like this is fan service up the butt crack. Why in the world would you even bring Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan back. That's like I said, that's fan service right there. Dragon Ball Super is a lot of fan service. So did Dragon Ball Z, but not much as Dragon Ball Super. Now, we're about to talk about this, and like I would like to say is I just want to throw this in here real quick. Is Goku versus Kale. Now my problem with that was when Goku was going up against Kale, I did not like how you got freaking a Super Saiyan God. Goku, you weren't a Super Saiyan God. You're gonna let somebody, a legendary Super Saiyan, keep up with you. You're supposed to be arguing with the strongest anime character in anime history, and you're letting somebody, you know, a legendary Super Saiyan keep up with you? Are you kidding me? And that made me so mad, because you got, you know, legendary Super Saiyan. That's not even canon. That's fan service. That is a bunch of fan service of the butt crack, my guy. That was not cool. I did not like that at all. How you had, you know, legendary Super Saiyan coming back. I thought that was stupid. When they brought that back, I really thought that was stupid. I didn't think that was cool. I don't even know why they did something like that. I was not happy when they did that. You know, and don't get me wrong, Dragon Ball Z had a bunch of fan service too, but it wasn't as much as Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super is a lot of fan service. You know, that's something that Dragon Ball Super has a lot. And going back to the situation here, I did not think, you know, her keeping up with Dragon Ball, keeping up with Goku was cool. Now, I'm not the only person that thinks that. There was a bunch of videos on that, people ranting on that, be able to keep up with him. That wasn't cool at all. I didn't think that was cool. And another thing is, I did not like how you got. I mean, nah, man, I don't know. But I was about to say like how Krillin was kind of keeping up with Goku, but I mean that's maybe they were training. But you know, I still don't agree with that. I mean, heavily, if this person ain't heavily controlling, he doesn't agree. He didn't think that was pretty cool too. How Krillin was able to keep up with Goku. I agree with him on that. I didn't think that was cool, but it was probably for training anyway, because Goku didn't want to destroy Krillin. Because Goku could kill Krillin like one hand with one finger, but for training purposes, and that's his homie, he ain't want to do dirty like that. But like I said, another thing I like to talk about is like the villains in Dragon Ball Super. The villains in Dragon Ball Super are not rememberable at all. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all remember freaking Cell, Frieza, Kid Buu, and all that, and all the other villains and all that. There were great villains and all that, amazing villains. Super Buu, you know, the villains in Dragon Ball Super are terrible. I don't like the villains in Dragon Ball Super at all. And this is kind of like an opinion. A lot of people, this is an opinion of mine. You know, and some people can agree with me on that. The villains aren't really that memorable. Like Topo. Like you got these alien dogs and all that. These freaking puppy space animals. Like that's so dumb. I don't think that's cool. You know, I mean, I guess they're trying to be different, but still, it's not cool, bro. It really isn't. You know, like I don't think that's cool at all. But other than, but like yeah, like I said before, the villains aren't memorable like they were in Dragon Ball Z. But that's just an opinion. A lot of people can disagree with me on that. Some people may agree with me on that, but like I said, that's my opinion. But anyway, let's just move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Here, you can even see like the reused animation in Dragon Ball Super, which is just like crazy, which is incredibly lazy and stuff like that. Like how are you, like you're reusing the same animation that you used, like, you know, that you used before another anime. And this speaks for itself. That's not good, man. Like if you like, you know, you can't do stuff like that, man. But it's whatever. You know, the show must go on. And another thing I don't like is about Dragon Ball Super is that like they're literally how they just copied and paste from freaking one of the Dragon Ball Z movies, and they freaking put that inside one of the Dragon Ball Super fights. If that's not lazy, I don't know what is. Now come on, you guys gotta agree with me on that one. That is not cool. Like when Goku was going up against him, they literally copied and pasted. About this video, that's all I wanted to say. If you guys love Dragon Ball Super, that's fine. I'm not bashing on anybody. I'm not bashing anybody that likes Dragon Ball Super. I love Dragon Ball Super too. Like I said, I love the show. I mean, despite all of this BS, I'm still enjoying the show. I'm still enjoying it. I just want people to see and be real to themselves that this show is not. It's not. You know what they keep claiming. Okay, like I said, I respect anybody that likes Dragon Ball Super. You know, if you guys like it, you guys like it. That's as simple as that. You know, simple as that. I'm not bashing none of you guys that like it, but it's just for people to keep saying that, like, you know, just keep, you know, hating on other people's opinions, saying like, you know, like I don't think it's that good. Then you got this other person saying, oh well, you're a hater. You're nothing but a hater. I'm not hating on Dragon Ball Super. I'm not. I'm just saying this needs to be said. I'm just saying my opinion, all that good stuff. Sorry for the phone and all that, but it's just my opinion. That's. But anyway, this is Mix Boy, Andy Mixer, or I keep it real, whatever you want to call me, and I'm out, bruh. Peace.